So, today we're gonna talk about the psychopath that killed, I think, 7 of his own children, and then somebody else's child, and then the cops had to kill him because he was still being combative. So, we're getting into a doozy of a video today, you guys. We're gonna have, it's probably not gonna be all that fun. Probably not. But hey, you like my new swords? I got new swords. I got swords. No crazy son bitch is gonna come around here and attack me. I'm gonna fucking get their asses with my swords. With my swords. Alright. Let's watch Nux crap on a black guy that's now dead. He was a piece of shit, so who cares? He was a piece of shit. He got what he deserved. Oh well. Oh well.
Now, things are actually happening, but you have to open your eyes to see the lefty policy, the quite literally communist Bolshevik revolution that's happening right under our own toenails, while the dipwads argue about, you know, which foreign country is actually secretly controlling Trump this week. All right, so Marco Rubio made this tweet, and it's awesome. The Trump administration continues to make our nation and region safer and stronger. Today, I'm taking steps to impose visa restrictions on 75 individuals who are family members or close associates of persons linked to the Sinaloa cartel, sanctioned under Executive Order 14-059. State Department will continue to protect Americans from dangerous narco-terrorists and deadly drugs based. All right, we got to get these people out of our country. And Marco is actually moving along, you know, by the dozen, by the 100. He's picking them up at the scruff of their neck and throwing them out. And this is absolutely what needs to be done. Is it enough? Is it, you know, the correct amount of people? I personally would prefer if we just simply load them all into trebuchets and launch them away. You're not a citizen. Nope. You're not legal in the country. But
trebuchet is not far enough. This is where one of those things that me and Nux disagree on. It happens. It's not very often, but it does happen. Fucking ocean. Put an ocean between us. Make it harder on their asses to get back. I have seen Homeward Bound, guys. If you leave land it fucking locked, they will find their asses the way back.
Like that Marco Rubio is actually going after the visas. I think this is actually massive. He's going after the people that actually are legal in the country, but, well, we don't actually like that you're in the country, so we're just going to revoke your visa.
Yeah,
we revoked your visa. You're
bitches.
No longer legal in the country. We're going to get rid of you now. And I think this is based. Now, a leftist empath would tell you, I have empathy, so I really want rapists to rape as many people in our country as possible. That's because they have empathy. Now, I don't have...
Now, for those of you that can't read this, there's a patriotic remark talking about drug consumption is not down. And he is, in fact, correct. Drug consumption is not down. I'm consuming drugs right now. And I will continue to. But there is one major difference, you guys. Mine are legal. Bought them at the store. Yep. Walked into a store and bought my shit.
Retard empathy, so therefore I actually don't want to get raped by cartel members.
No,
remember,
not.
The leftist position, they have so much empathy, they want everyone around them to get raped. But because they don't want to be xenophobic to the little brown person. All right, so I think we have to understand the deal that's going on here. Now,
you know
to understand, Donald Trump posted this. Tulsi Gabbard exposing the deep state for trying to impeach Trump. And Trump actually posted this. This is huge, by the way.
Time to expose the truth to the American people about the deep state tactics that have been used time and time again, fundamentally to undermine the foundational principles of our republic, and in so many cases to undermine the decisions that the American people make when they cast their votes in our elections to decide who they want to lead our country. And so the documents that we released really pointed to the fact that the 2019 impeachment occurred because there were members of the intelligence community working directly with House Democrats, specifically Adam Schiff, who's on the House Intelligence Committee at the time, concocting this narrative, weaponizing the whistleblower process, lying and abusing their power, all to create this manufactured basis that Nancy Pelosi then used to drive this impeachment against Donald Trump in 2019. I'll hit the high points on these documents.
That is heavy treason, by the way, if true.
Sure is.
All right? That means that based on bullshit, they were trying to take down a duly elected president of the United States. Now, to be clear, I always thought
Based
this
on
was the
lies.
case. I think we all knew that his impeachment was bullshit just because they hated Trump. That said, if we have actual evidence of it, these people are going to jail.
There are details and hundreds of pages of transcripts that we released in conjunction with House Intel Chairman Rick Crawford. But the bottom line is this. Number one, the whistleblower, so-called whistleblower who came forward, presented no evidence and no first-hand knowledge. This is a...
So that is actually kind of massive. All right. In fact, it gets even massiver because they are saying now that arrests are actually coming. All right. I got the tabs kerfuffled.
That's because Nux has like 7,000 tabs. If you ever actually see, like, because it's cut off for this, but when he's on the stream and you can see all the tabs and shit, like, dude has like fucking 7 million tabs. You know how many tabs I got open right now? Let me see. I think I got 2. Yeah, 2. I got 2, and I got 2 over here. I got 4 fucking tabs. 4. Fucking psychos. I've seen pictures where people have like 9,000 different fucking X tabs. It's like, bro.
But as you can see,
Use
Cash
the
Patel
fucking
went on Fox
bookmark,
News
too.
to say they're actually going after them and putting him in jail.
I lived through it, and the media came at me then, too. That just shows you that when you're over the target, you keep pummeling the target because the media's going to try and pummel you. We are not going to take this and have not taken this laying down. We did already indict former Director Comey, and that's going through the judicial process. But we also, at this FBI, even though we uncovered what we uncovered back in the House Intel days, I had to come in here and find rooms that they hid from the world. I had to come in here and find access on our computer systems in restricted and prohibited case files that they purposely put in places for no one.
That's crazy, by the way, right? That the top of the FBI was locked out of specific cases and shit is absolute insanity.
To see and find. We have found all this information. We are working with our Department of Justice partners, and I am never going to let this go.
Okay?
Because they not only have personally attacked the presidency of the United States and President Trump, but they tried to thwart our elections and rig the entire system. And that is not something that is going to stop. That is not something I'm going to allow on my watch. But you just have to remember, they built this disease temple over 20 and 30 years. We've got all the evidence. I can announce on your show that we've got all the information we need. We're working with our prosecutors at the Department of Justice and their Attorney General Todd Blanche, and we are going to be making arrests. And
that's what I love to hear. All right, now he's guaranteeing it. Again, this guy was talking about Epstein file transparency, so I'm not exactly...
I want perp walks. Perp walks. Perp walks. Perp walks. Perp walks. Damn it! Stop saying it and fucking do it.
Dancing the Irish jig right now. But the reality is, wake me when someone's in jail. I want to see powerful leftoids go in jail for treason. I think it would make me very happy. But Nux, you mean you're going to watch them go after their political opponents? Fuck yeah.
Hell fucking yes.
Obviously. What are we fucking talking about?
If they're
here?
crooked, they need to go to jail.
These guys allegedly tried to steal the country. What are we talking about? Well, are you being serious? These guys tried to steal the fucking country, and destroy our democracy. All right, for whatever.
And they
whatever
succeeded
it is,
for a
as
couple
some
years.
Sort of, they call it a democracy. Yeah, these people need to go to jail for sure. But it's the political opponents. Yeah, fuck yeah, jail, all of them. Yes, every single one.
And it's coming, and I promise you, it's coming soon.
Well, that's big. Really, really big, if true. Unfortunately, everything takes so long in this country because they're too busy giving money to Somalis or whatever the fuck. But, dude, this is massive.
Well, Cash, hold on, because when you started this interview, you said, Maria, you and I have been working together for a long time, and this is exactly what you were referring to. You were on my show repeatedly talking about the Russia collusion story, and our audience wants to know why there's never any accountability.
Exactly.
But specifically, the question that I asked you was about election integrity and whether or not you have any information to verify what President Trump says all the time, which is the election was rigged.
And who knows? Anyway, I want to see people going to jail. He promises arrests are coming, and I guess time will tell. Now, 60...
Well, I mean, I will say it did appear that there was tampering. Some kind of voter fraud occurred in Georgia for the 2020 election. They did discover that. And then there was some really suspicious shit that went on just a couple days ago in that other election. Like what was it? Fairfax County. Go figure. How weird is it that Fairfax County comes up again on my show? On my stupid ass show. Talking about Fairfax County multiple times in one fucking week. Wild, you guys. 35,000 mail-in votes in Fairfax County. Yeah, that's not shady as shit. That's not shady as shit.
Christians were just killed in an attack in the northeastern Democratic Republic of the Congo. They were murdered.
That was 35,000 voted yes for something, but it was 35,000 on the dot from Fairfax County, all mail-in ballots, all voted yes. But 35,000 from a little ass fucking county in Virginia. It's like, guys, do you even have 35,000 total people in your county?
By Muslims for the crime of refusing to convert to Islam.
Yes.
Many such cases.
Big
Very
time.
excited to hear what the Pope has to say about this. I'm including it in this video because
He didn't.
unfortunately no one talks about it. Unfortunately, I don't know. Muslims killing Christians is like not news, I guess.
Nope.
So no one talks about it, so I include it in my videos whenever I can.
Yeah.
However, a super important issue in this country is the gigantic psyop being perpetrated by Bolsheviks, all right, by leftoids, by communists. Like these retards that go on Tucker Carlson's show and say, actually, socialism is a Christian ideology and capitalism is anti-Christian, all right, which is absolute horse shit if you read the Bible, which obviously these people don't.
No, they don't
so
even
anyway,
know how to
this is a priest in a church asking the Lord to take Donald Trump.
That war is taking place, which is absolutely outrageous, is not true. We pray for peace in the world. Pray for Donald Trump. The Lord will take him.
We pray for peace, and we pray for that the Donald Trump gets taken by the Lord. This is diabolical shit. I'm sorry, man. I think this is pretty evil. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not here. I think that ultimately there's a woke priest problem and there's a woke Jew problem. I'm not trying to minimize it to one specific religion or anything. I think that there are infiltrations in almost every single one of our religious schools of thought to try their absolute best to psyop us from within to either completely and utterly disregard our faith or to convince us that our faith demands us to become libtard baby killers. But it's unbelievable watching this psyop take place. He asked the Lord to kill Donald Trump.
Of course, it's an irony.
So yeah, anyway, I'm not like saying this to hold this against any specific religion or group of people in specific religions, but this is evil shit. It really is. During Mass, the priest asked the Lord to take Donald Trump. The entire congregation started laughing as a Catholic shameful behavior. Now, in my opinion, this is unbelievable. I think manipulating your faith is like classic devil's handiwork, and we're seeing it literally everywhere to drive a massive wedge between people. And it's pretty diabolical. It's actually diabolical in the biblical way, the biblical sense. All right. Now things are actually happening in the country. 500 hospices shut down in LA. All right. So the citizen journalism is actually working.
I love the rest.
He's already shut down 500 hospices in Los Angeles, and
I love how we don't ever hear this from like the media or like from our leftoid influencers that make believe they care about corruption, which they don't, obviously. All right. I saw, Moist Critical made 17 videos about the Trump phone. I didn't see a single video about this. This isn't even political. This isn't even political. It is bipartisan that we shouldn't want foreigners to come into our countries and rape us and defraud us. This should not be a political position.
Incidentally, we haven't had one call from Congress or anybody else about complaining because clearly these were fraudulent. A lot of these places, like you'd say, they'd have, they were just invented addresses. They would obtain patient identification, or they would pay people. They were going and giving people in poor neighborhoods flat screen televisions, $600, and then they would enlist them enroll them in the hospice, and we were paying them $6,000.
Absolute insanity. And this was happening under our noses, and it only stops because of citizen journalism, because we stood up and because we fought back. And I think mostly young people.
Thank you, Nick. You're awesome, buddy.
people in this generation are just fucking tired and done with it. We're done with the emotional blackmailing. We're done with the bullshit. We're done with the, you know, or actually we're not allowed to tell boys to be boys. Boys aren't allowed to be boys anymore. You have to castrate yourself. You have to not be competitive. If you're competitive, it means you're bad. Participation trophies for everybody. Male spaces, that's ridiculous. We're gonna make everyone fat and gay.
You know what trophies I had when I was growing up? Winner trophies. I got a trophy because I fucking won shit. We won the Super Bowl when I was in fucking, what was it, Pee-wee football? 95 pound. Super Bowl champs. Hell fucking yeah, bitches.
Men being cool, that's insane. Marvel from this moment forward will not have a single cool male character, all right? Like, we are living in a society that hates us, that actively works against us all the time, that prioritizes every group in the country, whether it's a minority gender, which is retarded because obviously there's no such thing, or a minority sexual orientation, or a minority race, all right, foreign.
Sorry, I'm getting super pumped for the draft tonight. You guys are going to be fucking having to deal with me talking about football for the rest of the day.
Over you. The entire system worked against
Hey,
us
Floria,
for
how
our
you
entire
doing?
lives. You know, basically, we were handed this life where the system's been working against us, and we're tired of it. We're just tired of it. You know, you can't call me xenophobic because I don't want Armenian fraudsters to be taking fraud through these hospices. And in fact, if you do call me xenophobic, I actually don't fucking care. My position is simple. Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. And in fact, it's bad everywhere. All right, this is how the leftist policy rapes you. All right, 8 children are dead after a shooting in Louisiana. Victims range in age 18 months to 15 years. What a nightmare. So the second I saw this, I was sitting with my wife, and my wife told me, like, she saw this first. She showed me what happened. I'm like, oh, damn. It was probably a black guy. And she was like, that's racist. How could you say that? And I was like, well, it's simple. It doesn't say who killed the people. If it was a Muslim, he would have blown something up. If it was a transgender, he would have shot up a church. But just killing people in, like, individual houses, that's and it doesn't say who it is, that's a black guy. Which obviously is racist as fuck, except I was right. So obviously, you know, heartbreaking God.
Oh, Nux is never going to get away from the allegations after this one. He's never getting away from it now. See, I am in fact not racist. I knew it was a black guy, but only because they refused to tell the name. Like, the second that you saw it, like, there was a killing, 8 people are dead, and we're not telling who it was. Probably not a white guy, because they would have fucking telegraphed that shit. Fucking, oh, it would have been on Times Square. White guy kills 8 kids.
Breaking, it really is. It's a complete nightmare that this happened. But the reason why I bring this up is because apparently this dude was on watch before. He was arrested before. Like, we had almost every single person that actually goes ahead and commits one of these atrocities was just, I don't know, some judge decided it would be better if this person was on the street, actually. It's insane. And if you actually look at the actual prison listings, all right, you will think that, wow, there's really a white crime problem in America. As you can see, all these people are identified as white in the prison index. Ortiz Antonio, Jose Manuel, Vasquez Diaz, Mejia or Eglain, Bautista Perez, Leopoldo. Classic white people, am I right? And it's honestly insane. And the entire system has worked against us, and we're just tired of this shit. Now, there's another way.
No way in hell those guys are fucking Arabs.
And it's not just through crime. It's not just through migration or fraud. Because I'm going to show you more migration.
If you guys didn't know, there was an act from Congress, I guess, back in like the 70s or 80s. I'm a stoner. Don't expect me to fucking give you like exact days and shit and crap like that. Like, I enjoy being stoned. Fuck off. But back in like the 70s or the 80s, Congress made it a thing, and all of the Arab people are designated as white. But those fuckers were definitely South American. I'm sorry. Definitely South fucking American.
Shit in a bit. This is what California politicians do all day at work. This is
here we go.
California Senator Scott Wiener celebrating bullying a coffee shop into putting up pride flags.
Phil's just announced that the pride flags are going back into Phil's locations. This is a huge win for the community. It's amazing. And huge thanks to all of the Phil's baristas who advocated and who fought for our community. Thank you.
Right, so this is what these people do, all right? You work, you pay taxes, an exorbitant amount of taxes if you're in California. And the taxes go to the government sometimes it goes to Somalia. But when it does go to the government, it goes to gay dipshits that really want to introduce children to sodomy. You know, I feel like if you're a kid and you're going to a coffee shop, you have to think about men's penises penetrating other men. Otherwise, how could you even enjoy your coffee? Right, and here's the thing that never happens. Canadian LGBT activist, founder of the Innisfil Pride, had appeared on court and charged with sex trafficking. So weird that this happened. So weird. Jake Tucker, who had a baby he obtained through surrogacy with his husband, is also facing sexual assault charges. Now, this is a thing that unfortunately happens way too much. This video was going
fucking
giga viral. Just look at how leftist policies rape you, man.
Look how happy that baby is. Isn't
This
that
is a
baby happy?
That was adopted or through surrogacy or whatever by two gay dads. All right, and the dad asks the baby, choose which dad you want.
Who do you want, Dada or Pop?
Dada or Pop? These are the options. And the baby says, Mama.
I want Mama.
Because, I mean, obviously.
No, Mama. Do you want Dada or Pop? Who do you want, Dada or Pop?
Try it again.
Nope.
No, Mama. And they laugh at the baby.
Do you want Dada? You want Pop? No way, Jose.
I think this is torture.
There is
literally
no
torture.
I'm so sorry. You have Dada?
This is just heartbreaking.
Literally fucking
Like, the first time I watched this, I almost cried. Not even gonna lie. This is actually heartbreaking.
Pop. Two choices. No, Mama.
I want my fucking mom. Take me back to my fucking mom.
No, Mama. Dada.
I don't want to be around either one of you fuckers. Take me back to my mom.
No.
It's just actually heartbreaking. It's actually fucking heartbreaking. It's unbelievable. You know, I have an old joke. I have an old joke that I used to tell, and then I got canceled.
I don't
for it,
have
so
to
I'm
look at
gonna
this
say it
crap.
again because getting canceled just means you're onto something these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back when America abolished slavery, they started forbidding the purchasing of humans, unless you're a homosexual. That was the joke. Was it funny? Anyway, so apparently this gay couple has an entire series of TikToks or Instagram posts or whatever.
Is that dude's name really Shane McAnally? Are we being serious? Shane McAnally? Are we fucking serious now, you guys? Did he change that? Was he born with that? He's a fucking award-winning fucking something, and his name is Shane McAnally.
Whatever the fuck. Talking about how their baby is homophobic because their baby wants their mom.
You're such a happy boy. Yeah, you are. Yeah, because you have a brother. Yeah, and you have a sister. Yeah, and you have 2 puppies. And 2 dads? Oh. You're such...
Ha ha ha, the baby doesn't look super happy to be having 2 dads.
No.
Homophobic baby. Ha ho. It's honestly insane shit. It really is. Now, I'll get to my take in just a minute. But there is a really scary trend that you'll start noticing. And I get people calling me homophobic all the time because I believe that sodomy is actually a sin.
Don't get me wrong. I have 0 issue if you want to give or receive penis up the ass. If that's your prerogative, that's your prerogative. You want to go suck some dick? Go suck some dick. I don't really care. One of the memorial cards that hangs in my room, I'm literally looking at him right now, is a gay man. somebody who I looked up to growing up was married to him, and I respect him enough to keep that card. So it's the way it is. I don't have any problem with gay people. I might have a little bit of an issue with them having kids after this. Like, don't get me wrong, I watched Modern Family. Like, I never had an issue. I never saw an issue with it, with Cam and the baby and them. That was a little different for me. Having the baby crying for mom and just having the two dads laugh and say, no, you can't have a mom, you only have two dads. And then have the baby cry. What the fuck? I just read the fucking headline for this.
And an abomination against God. Oops. Anyway, another baby raped by a gay couple to death. This is Preston Davey, 13-month-old, placed with a gay couple for adoption in Blackpool. One former teacher. 3 months later, he was dead. Anyway, this is a thing that you'll notice happens a lot if you pay attention, but this is one of those things that you're not allowed to notice because obviously it's homophobic. Gay male couples adopt boys at massively higher rates, 81.8% boys in one study, versus 50% for heterosexual couples. That's right. You would think that it should be 50%. Right, just by chance. A parents that are adopting a child, you'd think that it should be 50% male, 50% female, but suspiciously, gay couples, gay men, adopt 81.8% male children. Pretty weird, isn't it? So Richard Hanania, who is a libtard YouTuber, right? This is a left-wing YouTuber, pro-gay marriage. Is it true gay couples adopt boys at a very high rate at Grok? Well, this sounds homophobic. And then Grok comes in with the fucking nuke. Yes. A 2021 UK longitudinal study of 111 adoptive families over here, etc., found gay father families had an 81.8% boys versus 53% in heterosexual families and 40% in lesbian mother families. The difference was statistically significant. This matches the skew.
That's actually kind of, that's really wild that lesbians are only skewed at a 20% difference. 60 to 40. It's surprising to me. You know, because they hate men so much, but they like little boys. Men are the devil, but boys are fine, I guess.
Cited and appears driven by adoptive parent preferences and placement outcomes. Yeah, just adoptive parents' preferences. Did you get the answer you were expecting? What will you do with that information? Well, the answer is probably nothing.
No, yeah, he's not
because
gonna
you
do
can't
shit.
ever convince leftists to change their opinions on anything because their opinions are not reliant on facts. Their opinions are reliant on whatever fits the narrative. And again, I don't hate Richard Hanania. I don't know this guy at all. I just know that this is a liberal dude that's like, what? That statistic seems fake. At Grok, is it true? And then Grok is like, yeah, it's obviously fucking true. Now,
yeah, this video definitely didn't go where I thought it was going, but I'm glad it went here. And don't get me wrong, I don't think you guys are glad it went here, but I'm glad it went here. I had no idea about this shit. I may have changed my stance on gay couples adopting. No offense, guys. But I may have in fact just changed my stance on that.
if you could look here, this is clearly another gay couple going to adopt another boy as we... Okay, that was a joke. More on that later. Anyway.
Fun fact, we were about to watch a video on that before I remembered this one.
Wait, I wanted to show you this Asmongold clip because I find it very interesting because Asmongold is pro-gay marriage. All right, Asmongold is pro-gay marriage
so
and gay adoption in well, he was until he...
I was as well. I was as well. Funny how that worked out. So it's weird how me and Asmon have to seemingly agree on this. We found some information out and now our minds are changing. Fucking wild. Fucking wild.
You saw this video. And I think this is really interesting because I'm going to let you know my opinions on the matter, which are a lot more radical than almost anyone you probably ever heard.
Two gay men in Nashville are sparking nationwide outrage after recording themselves mocking the baby they had via surrogacy as it cries for its mother. What?
Who do you want, Dada or Pop?
Mama.
No, Mama. Do you want Dada or Pop? No. Do you want Dada?
This crazy. The baby is homophobic, man. Hopefully they can send it back. Is that possible? Is a homophobic baby? Like, that's fucked up, man.
No way, Jose. There is no Mama. I'm so sorry. You have Dada.
This is so
two
bad.
choices. No Mama.
Jesus.
No Mama.
Look at that dude. So again, Asmongold, pro-gay marriage, by the way. All right, this is his reaction. The truth is, this is every normal human being's reaction. This probably is. And a lot of people, I mean, obviously people, the libtards on Twitter are like, oh, it's just a baby crying. Babies cry. Or there's nothing to see here. What's wrong? You're homophobic. There's no reason why gay couples should be able to adopt a baby. So I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you with an actual truth nuke. All right? So obviously, according to my faith and according to God, the act of sodomy is a sin. It is an abomination against God. Marriage inherently is a religious concept and a bond. But
the baby is crying because he wants his mom, and they are both men, so he can't have his mom.
Between a man, a woman, and God, anything that is not that is not marriage. So gay marriage, it's not only do I think that, like, if there shouldn't be such a thing as gay marriage, I mean, it inherently is not marriage. Marriage is inherently religious. Otherwise, you could just have two people living together. And if you...
Again, I don't really much care. You do you. Like, I'm not here to be the pillow police. Like, fuck that shit. I got my own bed. I gotta worry about keeping warm. Like, however you want to keep your bed warm. Like, whatever floats your boat. Okay? Okay.
Want to have specific tax benefits or whatever joint bank accounts, you could sign a contract. All right, it has nothing to do with marriage. But I'll hit you with some logic for y'all, because I think that everything needs to be grounded in logic as well. Maybe
I hate to break it to you, Nux, but that's all a marriage is anymore. It's just a contract. Like, it used to mean something. A marriage used to be something. Now it's just a legal contract. People get married and divorced in fucking months now. Shit, I just saw a story this morning. A guy filed for divorce the day after he got married because he saw his wife without makeup for the first time on their wedding night. She took off all of her makeup, and he was so appalled by what he saw, he went and filed for divorce the following fucking morning. Okay? It's nothing but a contract anymore. So that's how I view it.
now for your own lifestyle, but when it comes to actually trying to discuss this and to touch other people's minds, the healthiest family is a child who grows up with a mom and a dad, a male father figure and a female mother figure in their life. This is the healthiest way to raise a child.
Now, I will also agree with him on this. Now, before, didn't have any kind of problem. After this video, I am now against gay adoption. And I'm very sorry for that, my gay friends, but no, that's the thing, Next. Like, right now they're torturing a baby, and it's going to be the exact same way forever, so yeah.
This child won't be getting that. This child doesn't have a mother. I think that when it comes to adoption, you should literally only be letting heterosexual couples, married couples, be able to adopt a child because, purely logically speaking, it has the best outcome on the child. Aside from the fact that this kid is going to get brainwashed and groomed into like this homosexual shit, I feel like a video like this can elicit such an actual unbelievable emotional response from everyone that sees it, because everyone knows it's wrong, okay? Just emotionally speaking, that this will make the most hardcore gaytheist quiver a little bit, all right? And Asmongold, who, by the way, like, even have, like, his audience, isn't this what you advocate for? You know, like, again, you'll notice, this shakes him.
Dada or Pop?
Jesus, man, that's just that's sad, bro. Like, that's really sad. Like,
yeah,
wow.
Why is it sad? Why is it sad?
What the fuck? It hurts to see. Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah, why is it hurt to see?
Just fuck, man.
Also, want
It's just weird. So anyway, like, you can't even put it into words. Like, people don't find the words to describe it. Well, I found the words to describe it. It's degenerate. It's immoral. Because morality is grounded in God. And logically speaking, it's retarded to let this happen when you know the outcome is worse on the child. Ever since we abolished slavery, you're not allowed to buy humans anymore. Unless, of course, you're a homosexual. Yeah, this is why I have no friends. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. I just said I'm gonna radicalize the shit out of you on this channel. That's my new purpose. I've decided. I don't give a shit about optics or any of that. I am here. I'm gonna radicalize the fuck out of you. We're gonna move on. I got someone in the comments when I said that. Yeah, my issue with Trump is that he's not nearly conservative enough. I got some people be like, "What? You must be like,
oh, Nuxie."
a Nazi." Like, what do you mean he's not conservative? Yeah, no.
I love it. Yes, the Jewish Nazi, you guys. The Jewish Nazi. Fucking retards.
Oh, yeah, no, Trump is an old school libtard. This is the conservative position. So, in conclusion,
he's not wrong.
Why do you?
That's why I said I'm a center right-leaning person because I could give a shit less about fucking two gay dudes wanting to get married. Or two gay women wanting to get married. Like, it doesn't even fucking cross my fucking mind most of the time. Don't give a shit. Literally could not care less.
Think that gay couples adopt 81.8% boys.
That is a little weird. And the fact that we now keep having multiple babies dying by rape, kind of an issue. Like, guys, we're giving the predators what they want. They're literally just buying them. They're buying their own fucking fetish. That's fucked up. Fucked up and a half. Fucked up and a half.
And only 18% girls.
And they're not even raping a single one of them. Gay boys ain't touching that. Nuh-uh. Thank you for letting me watch your videos, Nux. As I said before, guys, I am officially an egg boy. Go check out his Patreon. It's in the link below for his video. I will link his video, but it's down in here. Go in here. It's right there. You can see it. It's got a little Patreon thingy. Go click on it. Go give him some money, because he's awesome and he's worth it. All right, I'm outie. Later.